Hello again, and welcome to another episode of Sore Feet Adventurers. Last left off, the group had just made their way to Marquette Lake, where you're speaking with villagers about a cult of madness that was said to be in the area. So, you just followed a young boy who you're paying to speak with you to all he knows. He led you to a secluded fishing spot, and he's just told you some news that he's seen people change, right?
Well, we are heading to the other side. We could bring him in the ship.
He's you see his eyes going, a ship on the water?
Our airship.
Worse, it flies.
How high?
Very high.
That could be safe. I've never been on an airship.
Questions. What are your aspirations in life?
You saying that you got inch towards him? He kind of takes a step back because a large 7-foot dragonborn kind of gets closer to him. Right now is to get away from this lake.
After that.
I haven't thought that far. First, I need to get away from the lake.
Well,
And with this, he's all the money. With this, I can get away.
how would you like more money?
You don't look that rich.
How about a status of nobility? To do good
You don't
in
look
this world.
you don't look like a noble.
Dang.
Show my noble rings.
I don't want to be a servant either.
I'm just saying I could train you and you can be a proper knight.
He could vouch for you to go to night school.
He's kind of looking between a. So this is one of those things where whatever I say, I'm still getting taken away.
Yes.
We'll get you out of here regardless.
Just think on it.
He's looking at. Kind of fold his arms across. This is almost too good to be true. Why do I know? You give me this coin. I don't even know you.
Because we're on a mission, I have told you that. And if I did something dishonorable to besmirch Adonis's name, I will jump on my sword.
And I will swear on my God and my Lord that I will protect you.
Kind of. Who else is over there talking about?
Revolsa.
Balsa?
Nearby.
Yes.
They're all nearby back.
Okay, so I'm guessing just into Hiri and the bell over by the wagon.
We followed, but we just hung back.
Okay, just kind of looking. Kind of gets a little teary eyed. He's looking. I'm not really an orphan.
What?
He's kind of looking over at the lake a little bit. The cult group. Well, I don't know what you want to call them. They've been here for a while now.
How long is a
They-
while?
They changed my parents.
Into just appearance-wise? Did they change or?
I don't know. They look normal.
But they act different.
They're not your parents anymore, is that what you're saying?
Oh, at night they change. I don't know how. They can change. They not always, but
This
They
is a
can't.
curse, like the mentions of werewolves. And
kind of grabbing his head. No, it's maybe. No, I saw it. They lead others to the lake. Something comes out when people go in. They come out changed.
What comes out of the lake?
A mouth.
A mouth. How big would you say this mouth is?
He's kind of looking at the whole fishing hole party's kind of motioning for making a circle.
Okay.
So you can see it's about about 30-foot mouth.
Oh, jeez.
Like a fish mouth, or
Teeth.
like a leech. Is that what you're saying?
Maybe. Teeth all around. Kind of motioning back with his fingers.
But the people Like, does the thing stay, or does it get submerged and the thing comes back?
They go in. They go inside, pulls them under, and comes out there.
How long did it change?
Changed.
How long was the change? Do you know?
I just saw. I don't know.
All right.
You kind of seems kind of shaking.
I put a hand on his shoulder. It's like, don't worry.
Kind of flinches when you
Don't.
give him room.
Can I use like a persuasion just to try to calm him down?
You can.
Okay.
Phoebe's gonna actually step in, if that's cool.
All right, go for it.
She's gonna put a gentle hand on his arm and say, "It's okay, we're here to stop this. It's vitally important to us that we solve this. And if people are in danger, we are going to help."
Don't trust any of the other children. I don't know who's changed and who's not.
Would you be able to stay? If you left, would they grow suspicious?
Maybe, but with the money, I wouldn't come back. I lied to them, told them I was an orphan. I don't know how many. I don't know if it's pushing back for the village. If that one has been changed yet, but I don't know.
All right.
What's your name?
Tell you, Nico.
Nico?
Nico.
All right, Nico. I'm Ibalsa.
Can I pause this for a second and say, out of character, did Nahiri ever tell Sora about the plan of seeing your brother?
Seeing him eventually, but not after she's the descending ring.
All right, okay. Have you noticed that maybe some of these affecting any of the other villages? Have you ever gone out?
Kept to what I know. He holds motions to the rod. It's how I survive.
Right. Well,
There are people in the water. Elves. Exact emotion. They got emotions.
Gills?
Gills, like fish.
I look. Are you with us, Saoirse?
Yeah, I'm with.
Yeah.
I say,
Sure.
do you know of these elves?
They sound like Marids.
We'll see if you guys that you're that you know there'll be Tritons.
Tritons.
They sound like
They sound
Tritons.
like Tritons.
I don't know. The sea elves, the blue, like kind of motion to you. Blue or green, like her.
That sounds like
You know, it sounds like Tritons.
Tritons to me. Is that what you mean?
I don't know, but I know. I seen one once. Usually, they help sometimes with feather fishers. Trade, although I've only seen once. I know they live here.
Maybe we could talk to them.
Out of game, would I know if Tritons are usually hostile to others outside of their race?
You can roll history.
Would I know? Because
I would say
I
they
know
would
a
already
Triton.
know, saying
Yeah,
that they live in the
water.
ocean.
Yeah.
because
They're only
saying-
hostile to Sahagins and things.
You know they're
Evil, too.
very,
They're very buff-
dutiful and they're very justice. Like
Yeah.
they see themselves as caretakers of the ocean.
So territorial to Vault.
So yeah, they're very nice and
Yeah.
Would Saoirse know that they also come from the plane of water, like Saoirse's parents?
Ganassi background.
I say roll history on that. See how much you remember. I'm saying you do know the Tritons. But roll history. See how much you know.
Let's see.
Your,
9?
plus your history.
6? I don't know what that.
There's a dot. It goes in the
That's a
bottom.
9.
9 plus your intelligence modifier.
Okay.
9.
Right there.
No,
For
okay.
what? For
Flat
history?
History.
Yeah, 9.
9. You know they have a kind of more of a bond. They're closer to the water. Kind of what you've heard from Mard, but you don't know too much about it. But you do know they will die defending any source of water. They're usually protected against evil.
Would Saoirse know that they're mainly, if not only, in the sea?
That would be, I would say from there you have heard they're mostly in the sea, and you're over here at a lake. A large one, but lake.
I'm drawing a blank.
Do you want to relay the information?
So, like, out of game,
Yeah, you would know that most all the trains you ran to, they've been in the ocean.
their main title is Protector of the Seas.
Yeah.
Not lakes, not rivers.
Yeah.
Those are water elves.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's a Triton Are you sure this is what you saw? A sea elf?
They look like elves. They kind of motioned his ears. More webbing. Like fish tails.
Is there some
Strange.
Is there information that you know?
Tritons shouldn't be in a lake. They usually protect vast bodies of water. Sure, this lake is
Yeah, look at the lake.
more vast than this.
Your eyes go wide.
Oceans.
Can I roll history about this lake?
Yes, you can.
I want to roll history too.
Am I in hearing distance or no?
Yeah, if you're close by. If you
Okay.
Bell are close by, you know.
Can I roll history with advantage?
With your sage.
All sage, and then also
I'll
this
say
is my
because
lake.
you're around it. I'll say yeah, sure.
21 on history.
21 as well.
Yeah.
So first one is a 25. And a 20. Okay, so 25.
25. Just you three, or who else rolled? Anyone else rolled?
Just us three.
23.
23? Alright. 21. So this is what everyone knows. So everyone knows there was actually a great battle here at Marquette Lake. There used to be no lake here. As you know, lake, a red dragon actually used to live here. An island in the middle used to be a mountain. There was actually a mountain, and you had heard that there were the tales that there was fire elementals and a greater Jinn, or Efreet, was seeking to invade the material plane. And the companions, you've heard the story, the companions thwarted this. They stopped the invasion, and over time the lake filled with water. You don't know how, really. And you do know what you guys heard is it's been named after the former High King Faust's wife, her last name, Marketh. And you've heard that the site, the largest island, the center, is a sacred site. So you heard, on top of it, you've heard of rumors and whatnot that there might be a gateway to the plane of water somewhere in this lake. You don't know if it's true, but you've heard of tales there might be a plane of water, gateway to the plane of water.
Okay. This thing I just heard like as a child, or
I'll say it's 23, so you said you had 23? Okay. So you two would know that. You've heard tales there might be a plane of water.
okay.
So something you kind of heard over at Magic Gate for both of you.
Okay. Nahiri would message the party then. How much of the conversation can I hear? Is it everything?
You can kind of hear everything. He's being a little quieter that you had to strain to hear because he's kind of like looking around, being
Okay.
checking around, make sure no one else is around.
Okay. Yeah, Nahiri would message. I always used to hear rumors about there being a gate to the, what was it? The water realm?
Realm of water.
The realm of water.
You get back from Balsa,
Or the
maybe
plane of
something
water, I
made
should
through.
say.
Or
Plane of water.
plane of
Plane of
water?
water.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you get back from Balsa, maybe something came through it.
Sounds like it might be the case.
Makes sense why the Tritons would be there then.
Spells great evil.
Anything evil or good can come out of that, I would assume.
Aye.
So you would know seriously with a plane of water that the Tritons are often the protectors of it. Make sure nothing evil comes out.
When was the last time you saw this Triton? How many months or years ago?
Back when I was little, just 6.
Have you ever seen any more Tritons now? Catching a glimpse of them, swimming on the surface.
I've seen some. They're still around.
And when was the last time you saw that?
One of the villages I stopped at, and they were like, I believe there was a Triton, a couple Tritons there.
Couple. How long ago?
3 months. It's kind of 3 months.
If it's just two and there's a great evil, they might be gone by now.
Okri, is it possible you can create potions that help us with the water?
Funny you say that. He pulls out 2 potions. Mind you, I only have 2. They only last an hour. You drink them, and you can breathe water.
Why would you want to go in the water?
Well, if there might be evil, we might have to fight it then.
Who said I would? But I'm wearing armor.
Okay, can I go now?
Don't worry. We'll set you back up on the ship.
Let's head out. We can talk more there.
All right.
And wait till nightfall.
I would use ascending to Ebulsa. You're very good at this. You could probably maybe say, hey, do you want to take a ride? You know, like try to convince, like, oh, you want to take a tour
Yeah.
on the ship?
Okay.
To the other
You
citizen.
just get back. Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
It might be safer if you stay with us for the night. We can be up in the air where it'll be safe. Are you okay
Are
with
we
that?
leaving?
Not yet.
You'll be with us.
Kind of looks around and nervously. You strong?
Yes.
Kind of looking over, kind of looking at your direction, Mel.
T-
You all strong?
To ease his...
Am I strong? Never ask that again. I'm offended that you would think I am weak.
Oh, wait, there's woods here, right?
I'll tell you a secret. He does squats with an anvil on his back.
I do.
There are
no
woods.
secret.
There are trees nearby.
Grab the wood axe. Max damage.
Cut it off. Ah! He kind of moves away. He runs away from where the tree's falling. Ah!
Does that prove it?
He just hide behind another tree, just looking. You're crazy.
He messages, what the fuck, Sora?
Yes, if I was strong.
You all went and saw just. Oh! Just cuts their one cleave. Just.
I'm gonna go over and pick the tree up.
Just like. It kind of fell in the water a little bit.
I drag it up, pick it up.
All right. You're kind of lifting it slowly. You're kind of sinking a little in the mud.
Oh my gosh.
And I basically drop it.
Does that prove it?
Adonis's friends are very strong.
Fine. Fine. We hurry then. Kind of grabs his pole and everything. We can go then.
Right. Off we go then.
Sora's gonna use the sending stone to Nahiri and ask, I don't mean to worry you, but did you send that message to your brother?
Yes.
What time of day did you send it?
DM, how long has it been?
A couple of days.
No, I asked what time of day.
Time. What time?
When would you have sent it? During
Probably
the day or night?
evening.
Evening? Okay.
I should message. It was in the evening.
Okay. Do you still have another sending you can send?
I can ask Gibalsa. I borrowed their ring. They had it charged with the spell.
Try to... If you can you try to send it late at night?
He might not be awake.
That's fine, as long as
Why? What's going on?
as you heard... I don't mean to worry you, but... If people are changing during the night, and that you said there's an incident, I just want to know... I'll just be flat out and say, I don't know if. What if your brother has been influenced by this?
She messaged back. DM, they're far enough away from the lake that they wouldn't go there, right?
They're good couple hours journey away from the lake, so they go into
They
kind of
don't go
mountain
there.
more area.
Okay,
They
yeah.
go there to get fish from some of the villages nearby.
Okay. But when we like spoke, he didn't mention like anything.
No,
No.
you pretty much just answered, told you how I was.
Yeah. Okay. She had messaged back. I can definitely see about messaging him again. I don't see too much worry in regards to that. The temple, they don't go down there often except for fish every once in a while. But I doubt they would allow him to go since he is technically in training.
All right.
But I will see if it's possible to send him another message. Thank you for your worry.
Just wondering.
Oh. You all gotta head back towards the ship.
Mhm.
Right. You have Nico in tow and Bell, and he's kind of motioning towards you. Looking, he's kind of sitting in the middle of the, kind of huddling. He has his pole and has his kind of meager belongings that he has on. So like looking around, kind of in the back of your the wagon.
Can I look at perception to see who's like looking at us with this? Like, are we getting any stares really?
From who? From
Any of the villagers? Like,
as you go by him, he's hanging inside. If you're passive, you don't see, they're not really caring. Some of the kids are all staring at you and kind of waving. The adults, they look like they're mostly working. The adults, you can tell. The village looks like they're gathering stuff.
all right, okay. Just seeing is anyone looking at Nico?
How far? Well, he's hiding, so
Oh, okay.
he's hiding away in the wagon.
Okay.
How far would you had the ship away from the village?
I don't know. It was wherever we parked, really.
Okay. Near the trees. Say you're good. Just half-hour travel. Enough ways from the lake. Kind of make your way there, and he's kind of looking around. Where's the ship? Where's your flying ship?
I put a cloaking tarp around it.
Kind of starts looking around.
Bill would point out where it is. Do you see it?
He's kind of like squinting his eyes and. No. He's kind of like. I think he's kind of motioning for a shape. How does it do that?
Belle will go into the boring the technicals of it.
Magic can do that?
Belle nods. Are you interested in learning magic? I'm gonna steal him from you.
So I was like, Yes, are you interested in magic? There's plenty of magic.
Could magic cure my parents?
Possibly. I can't say yes or no to that.
I hear from the many disciples of Moradin, they are able to cure diseases and curses.
Also, Bahamut has the Church of Bahamut might help.
But you are a human, sadly we won't
half-elf.
really accept you. Oh, he's a half-elf?
Yeah.
Sadly, you're not a dwarf, we can't accept you. But I'm pretty sure there are gods out there that will help you. Just not mine.
Your gut's mean.
I didn't say I won't help you. I'm, not necessarily the hands of the gods, but more of, well, something.
Your gut's okay. Your gut's mean if you don't even know.
I'm just a mercenary.
Can we go on the ship?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna say you could bring it down, and you're gonna put everything on the ship back. You put the wagon back on.
Yeah.
Okay. Bring the wagon back on. And just kind of fly up a little bit. All right. So what happens now? We fly away now, or?
You can fly away for a bit, wait till nightfall, and then you stay on the ship while we attack.
You'll be elevated so they can't get you.
Is anyone going to be here with me?
Yes,
Oh no.
my trusty steed Gunther.
You're kind of floating up. He goes, the goat?
He fought zombies and vampires.
Very brave battle steed.
What's a vampire? I know what a zombie is.
They're like vampires too, but they like to drink blood.
And they're smarter.
And faster.
And they know magic.
And Gunther fought
Can I
them.
just say his eyes just going wide?
Yeah.
Okay, looks like he's a little more afraid.
Do not worry, everyone standing here in front of you has either fought or killed one. They are not as strong as us.
I pull out a fang that I got from one of the vampires.
Looks like a dog tooth.
Indeed it does. But it isn't vampire.
You have more fangs than that.
I do, yes. Maybe one day you might be able to kill one of these things with the right guidance. Never always be safe.
Man, you guys are all being trying hard.
Eve's not.
I know.
Not me.
Because they're just to be safe.
So, I'm gonna say you guys spend the day. He slowly feels more. He's kind of opening more a little bit. And feels safer. It does get dark out, though.
Alright.
It gets dark. You see kind of get tensed up and kind of curls in a little ball. And just,
We could put you. How about he rests in the captain's quarters?
Right, good idea. I have a purpose. And he's gonna run off to the captain quarters and fish around. I'm gonna see if I can find a spyglass.
you did buy one, so yeah, you find your spyglass.
Okay, cool. So I go grab my spyglass and I tell the Nico, here, you can watch us fight.
I can't see in the dark.
Right. I'll have my lantern on.
Okay. Alright. So, Belk, what are you gonna as captain of the ship, what are you gonna do?
I
It's
was
getting darker.
researching something. Wasn't listening to you all.
Oh, sorry. So, pretty much, it's getting dark out. Oakley brought a spyglass and just told Nico he's gonna have his lantern on, so Nico can watch.
Are we going down to investigate tonight?
Well, I would hope so.
Is there?
But if we have more time, I am capable of creating more potions that will allow us to breathe water.
No need to worry about me. I do have a spell where I can...
Right.
Are you able to cast it on more than one person?
No, it is just myself.
You can't target anyone else.
Water breathing.
That
No,
is the
I
end.
can
Water breathing,
only
Is it
alter
water breathing?
myself.
Is it
alter self.
Alter self. Okay.
Oh.
It's like
Yeah.
water breathing action for this group.
Hey, Saoirse, do you know any spells like that for water breathing?
Yes.
Spells that you can cast on us.
Yes.
That's perfect then.
How many can you cast it on?
You can cast out 8.
Oh,
Yeah.
More than
You would know it would be 8.
How long does it last for?
Up to 8.
24 hours, actually.
20, we have up to 24 hours.
I think so. That's what I read recently.
That's right.
Yeah, 24 hours.
Yeah,
8.
that's right.
And no concentration. So
Yep, it's a duration.
Well, that's better than
10 creatures, but
I was
my
saying it might be 10.
spell.
yeah.
Okay. So, hey, you would know you can cast spell upon up to.
It's a ritual, so you don't waste spells.
Wow. That is better
But we'd
than
have to
mine.
work fast. A day doesn't last long.
All right. Well, I'll save these potions for later.
How is everyone on swimming?
I can swim as good, and if not better, than the strongest human. I bet I could outswim you.
Probably 20. I could probably go a little fast, but I don't know. It's not as fast as I can on running.
So you just do more lower down than tell the ship to go back up.
Hey, real quick. Mobile also affects swim speed, right?
Which one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. So yeah, I'm a pretty good swimmer.
So, Bill, are you gonna just bring everyone back to ground level? You're preparing, or are you guys?
Yeah. I mean, unless anybody else has any other ideas.
Do we have any more spyglasses?
That's the only one I own. I was actually searching for possibly one stashed on the ship.
Nico is pretty much all, I can just hide.
You'll be safe up there.
He's offering the spyglass back to you.
I'll take a look. Is it nighttime, right?
It is quickly getting darker.
All right, I'm looking at the village, the one that Nico's from.
Oh, the one where you bet him?
Yeah.
Looking from what you can tell, because there's trees around you, it seems to be just normal. Everyone's kind of walking around like they're lighting torches.
All right. What time of day what time do we want to do this?
Well,
I think after nightfall, maybe we should keep an eye out to see if anyone goes to the shore.
Right.
that would be preferred.
Saoirse, you have a nice keen eyes. Do you want to check and see if anything suspicious might happen?
Yes.
All right.
Saoirse, you've got trouble seeing in the dark, though, don't you?
I do have trouble seeing in the dark.
How about this? I take off my
Ninja Turtle mask?
yes, my ninja mask, and I put it on. Wear this. This will help you see in the dark.
Put it on, you can see instantly see way better. You see in the shadows and more vibrant.
Whoa.
And don't worry, I have my axes that can light up. If need be. While fighting.
I am speechless for a full 2 minutes.
Right.
Alright.
Yeah, if
So, do you mind keeping watch?
Yeah.
they'll go towards the light.
They'll go towards the light.
What light?
You're saying there's a light and
Torches.
torches. They're being led by torches into the lake.
No,
They're attracted to the light?
maybe.
They appear where the light is, then.
They'll see you.
Can I roll history on what those lights might be?
He's just saying the torches, so he's just saying it's torches.
Is he sure about that?
Is he sure?
Roll to see if he's.
So it's inside if you want to check.
Roll insight.
Not insight, but
That's what you do.
Are you saying history if you on like what do
If
you
he knows what he's talking about. Is that what you're trying
That'd
to
be
do?
insight.
yeah.
Yeah, insight.
18. Wait, no.
Yeah, you should-
24?
24.
You would know he knows those torches. He's talking about torches off the. It's how they. Kind of shaking a little bit. From the water.
From the water. There's torches from the inside the water.
They come up from the water to the torches.
He's kind of nodding, just kind of hugs his legs and kind of brings them to chest.
So we stay out of the light, then.
What we could do is I could cast light on something. We can maybe try to divert it into some secluded area and watch to see if something pops out of it.
Better yet, what about those dancing lights?
I can do that. I can even form them into the shape of a humanoid if need be.
Right.
No! He just yells out. The village!
Village?
Is it because there's lots more lights there? Is that what you're saying?
When they grabbed my parents, they came from the water.
Right.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's because they saw the torches. How they knew where we lived.
Yes. And we are thinking maybe we can lure whatever it is to our lights so we can find out more.
You just kind of go, she keeps kind of rocking.
She's gonna, just gently, I guess, rub his shoulder.
Kind of comes down a little bit, just kind of breathing heavily.
Nico, would you like something to protect you while we're gone?
Zora pulls out a hand axe.
Sora, we'll be able to carry that.
Right. They're a child.
All right.
Dagger.
You see, kind of look at it. It's kind of reach for the dagger. I prefer to hide.
Just in
Would you like
case.
something
I'm
to
good
keep
at hiding.
you company then?
What?
Belle will take out a platinum piece and then cast Tiny Servant on it.
Just-
And mentally command it to protect Nico.
Okay. Kind of walks towards it and kind of walks his arms and legs. Kind of stands on his shoulder. He goes and grabs it. Kind of pokes it, knocks it down, and gets back up in his hand.
Well, if we're doing this plan, if we can lure one out there, I could leave one of my weapons there because it emanates a 30 feet of light.
Yeah, my dancing lights are only dim.
But mine can last for like 24 hours. It can last for a while.
I have something better.
What's up?
On my wagon, I can take it off, but it says the Everbright Lantern.
How long does that last?
Indefinitely until dispelled. Whoever does is going to have an angry dwarf on their hat.
Alright.
But either way, it is light.
We could possibly...
Light enough that I've had an idea. And he's staring at Nahiri. You might be
She kinda
able to
makes a face.
stealth and fly and have this lantern away from you and carry it.
Like dangle it from a rope.
Not just a rope, with magic.
Right.
You've seen it before.
Yeah.
You're a mage hand, right?
Yes.
We could also cast you invisible to make it more safe.
But you guys are trying to make a plan. You do notice it's getting darker.
Alright. Well, also, just another thing we can do is, like, we don't have to pick one spot. We could probably spread it out so it looks like... Because we don't want to make it look like a trap, obviously. Because they might be intelligent.
I suppose so.
Alright.
You guys are gonna start heading there. You're like 30
Yeah.
minutes away from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We should start making our way.
You guys you're gonna motion for the order. The ship kind of goes back. You see kind of Nico's face kind of he watches you. Goes back up. Just kind of goes up, kind of hidden away. You guys make your way towards the village.
I did make sure he had the spyglass.
Okay. You just chuck it back up to him.
Yeah.
He goes and catches it.
Okay.
Alright. And you guys just make your way to the village.
Yep.
Alright. It's getting pretty dark by the time you get there. Sun when it went down. Pretty quick. Are you guys gonna wait at the outskirts of it and just watch?
Yeah, and we're
Are
going to
there
put
any
the lights.
bushes or anything?
There is bushes, plenty of woods and bushes around.
I guess I'll stand behind a tree and try to be silent.
I'll do that too.
It will be in a tree, stealthed.
Okay. You guys
you
all
put the light
kind of
out?
stop at the same kind of general area. A little more spread out. You're about a good, probably about 60, 100 feet away from
finally.
the village next to the lake. So, so you can all roll stealth.
27 on stealth.
22.
He is lucky if I roll.
Bone mutters and primordial better stealth better this time.
I'll be a ways from the party as well.
Okay.
Got 11. If I roll with disadvantage,
I don't know.
either
You gotta
way.
go and you hear like scraping at the tree.
It's not that.
Pause.
It's the jingle of the chainmail underneath
Okay.
the plates.
Say plate. Okay. What'd you roll, Suji?
12.
You do know Suji, with your moving in the bushes, you're like, man, I wish I was in that water. I would make a sound.
But I know full well I don't want to go in there. Because I
What was
don't know
yours
what's
again?
in there.
17.
Alright. Between some members being almost invisible and others kind of making more noise. You're just gonna watch the village.
Pretty much, and we have the lights set just in case if one comes out. And then
Okay. You see the village. It's kind of died down. There's still others kind of walking by and they're
The
behind.
group goes fishing.
And you see motion. There's
PH.
more in a larger hut. Looks like there's more. You're guessing it's kind of like or kind of house. Looks more like that's like a tavern slash bar. You do hear some from where your distance. You hear some singing and there's talking, laughing. And who has night vision?
not mean right now. You have it.
What is the distance of your night vision?
It just goes up to
60
Indefinitely.
Definitely.
It's indefinitely as well. But the thing is, you see indefinitely when in dim light.
Yeah.
Okay.
In light that would be normal is 60 feet.
60
That's how
feet,
dark
and then
vision,
dim
just
light.
regular dark vision works.
Yeah.
So it's all dim light for everyone. For
We can see
I don't know,
as far as
so.
possible
Also-
with
Okay.
dim light.
I was here.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
it's
With my
60 feet
special.
with dark vision and then dim light. It's
We'd rather 60 feet.
What's everyone's passives?
13.
28.
Yeah, so within 60 feet of you as if it were bright light, and in darkness as if it were dim light.
Can I roll perception since we're kind of on watch?
And,
can if you
yeah, I'm
want.
going to roll
Yeah.
perception as well. I have advantage because of my shield. I forgot about that last session.
Attacking. I think I have.
All right.
Go ahead with my
When it comes
passive.
to dark vision.
And
Okay. It's one better than my passive. 17.
I have my hand on my sending stone in case I see anything.
figure God.
21.
21, 17, you said? Just use your passive. What's your passive?
16. Using my passive of 13.
13. What is your passive in here?
16.
Okay. So.
Yeah.
Also, it's kind of hard for you to see the kind of as you're up in this tree, the branches are kind of blocking you. Everyone else, you're seeing, as you're looking far, you kind of strange. You see ripples kind of in the water beyond the village. Like darkness, and it's very eerily quiet. You hear some animals, but as soon as you see the ripples, all the animals just stop. They get super, just no sound.
Oh, I'm going to use the sending stone to ask Saoirse to cast that spell.
Wait, what spell again?
The water spell.
Oh, we already did that.
Oh, we already did?
Yeah.
I
Huh?
didn't. I thought we didn't.
Wait, what?
Or,
It's
Water
a
breathing.
ritual.
Water
It'll
breathing?
take
Yeah,
a
the water
while.
breathing.
Yeah, we did that on the ship.
Did we? I don't know.
That's
what-
my
would you-
understanding.
um,
Was that not?
I didn't
It
think
was just
we
told
were.
that you were just
I
told
was
that
told
they have it.
They told it. That's why I was saying.
I had it. I never said I would. I never said I casted
Yeah.
it that right then
So-
and there.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys didn't cast it, but you do know you have it in case. You need
Okay.
to that. You start seeing ripples. You start seeing shapes are kind of appearing out of the water. It looks to be kind of humanoids. They're humanoid, and they look off. Look almost human, but there's kind of something grotesque about them. They kind of seem to be walking out
Are
of
their
the water.
shapes warped or something?
They look a little warped.
Okay.
From watching them, they all kind of vary greatly, and they're kind of walking out of the water, kind of see up to the waist, and they're walking towards this village.
So they don't look like zombies.
No, they do not.
Do they look like they're stealthing in that? Trying to like.
Look like they're trying to be as quiet as they can. They're just kind of slowly walking. You see more and more popping up.
How many more? How many do we see so far?
You see good. If you're kind of count, look to be about 50.
50.
Ooh.
And you see each kind of pop, and they kind of go towards this village.
And there's still more coming
And-
out.
With that, something further away, you see all the light, the torches flicker and go out. And even you see in the light of the large buildings, the light kind of goes out, and you hear kind of a gasp, like, kind of alarm, like, what's going on? Why is the light out? And then you hear screams.
I'm gonna go.
What about
Yep,
my
same.
lantern?
When's your line be on?
Yeah, they would have to cast Dispel Magic.
Spell magic? Who has you have your liner, right?
We had it out.
We had it about we're back a ways, and we're seeing it. We're gonna try to trap one of them if some come out that way.
Lantern did not go out, but you saw the torches go out. in the
They
village.
try to go towards the lantern, though.
No, so not near the village, right? It's a little ways out
It's next to the village on the shore.
yeah.
on the shore.
Yeah.
You do see some the village that gets grabbed and then just gets pulled underwater.
Okay.
Wait.
Doesn't go out.
Yeah, still light come out, but you see it just goes underwater and
So someone's
smothered.
grabbing it right now.
Yeah, something. It looks like
I'm
something.
gonna go out there and going to try to attack him.
All right.
Same.
Are you heading out there? So positive work. Positive work.
Do we get to do things before combat?
Yeah, you getting ready to head out there.
Mage armor.
Yeah,
Mirror
same.
image.
Your image. All right.
That's as I'm going out and going to attack the same region.
All right. You head on out there. You do hear screams and just alarm, like, oh, what's going on? You hear the people just shouting out. And you actually see bright flashes of kind of light, just a kind of a beat. You know, it'd be kind of what looks like a beam of magic
I'm gonna start banging
Coming
on
from
my
the
shield.
monsters?
coming from the lake.
Yeah. I'm gonna bang on my shield and yell out toward the direction of the village. Watch out! You're being attacked!
You do just hear more screams. You hear cries of women and children.
Ebul's gonna yell as loud as she can. Go further inland.
You do, as you're rushing there, you do see some people, mostly children, women are running in. Not as many as you saw when you originally went in there, but you do see some men. Oh, they're all running kind of as far away, but you do see one of these darker shapes are kind of trying to cut off these people who were left over. You do hear some cries that look like people are getting pulled towards the lake.
I'm gonna attack the ones that are pulling the people.
Same.
All right, you have to get through the crowd, and you do run into others first. And as you were approaching, your couple of those who were frontliners are getting shot at. As you guys are seeing the most.
What do we see that it's attacking us? Is like
You
shots.
walk towards them. As you guys get closer, you see looks to be a human form, kind of in a soaking clothes. It looks to me like commoner clothes, but their head, it looks like their eyes are spread out. Kind of looks like their skull was warped. The mouth was one looks like their mouth is shifted, kind of wide out, and looks like the teeth looks like they just made sharp teeth. And
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try dodging through the crowd to get to.
okay, one does shoot at you.
Okay. Well, they have disadvantage.
They don't really hit you. They hit one of the runner villagers, and kind of look. You see a spike as it shoots out.
When I say dodging, like dodge action,
Yeah.
but I'm using my shield as a defensive stance. So
Okay,
hit
you
my
do see
shield.
when they're shooting. There's a couple of these ones you see kind of warped. They're shooting. They're actually hitting a couple of the villagers.
I'm gonna if possible, can I block some of these?
Try.
All right. What do you want me to roll?
Wait, do you have the protection?
I don't have this. I don't have the
but
ability.
that's what I would like to do as well. I have protection.
Okay,
Can I cast True Strike on whatever they are?
you can.
Okay.
You see a couple of them. So those are close. If you have a spell, if you want to do a range or melee attack, you can all roll one if you all want to. Push two. So you can roll to hit. Attack one. You do see the ones that are kind of engaging in melee. It looks like their hands have been like stretched. You see a person looks like their hands have been stretched, and their fingers look like they became blades.
24 and a 25.
You attack them. You go. As one who kind of slashes at you, just dodge, and you just cut off their head.
I'm gonna use my great weapon master feat.
Does this look like, as I'm slashing him down, does this look like they're just normal? Kind of like.
They look like normal people.
And I'm gonna use my precision attack.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Hypnotic Pattern
Hypnotic pattern.
on the biggest group I can find.
Big group.
Yeah,
Alright.
that doesn't include people trying to flee.
Okay.
Use
What are
inspiration.
their defenses
What?
exactly? Since I cast a
Okay.
True Strike, it gives me insight on their advantage or their defenses.
True strike.
True Strike, yeah. Cantrip.
Use in your hands, right at target range. Magic against you. Brief insight into the target's defenses. Just know they really don't have any armor.
No armor.
Does the
Okay.
12 hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, and this does give me advantage on my attack roll.
You just cleave him. I'm just gonna cleave him.
Yeah, okay.
Cleave right in half. What is
So
spells?
create a twisting pattern of color inside a 30-foot cube within
Is it a
range.
charm though?
It is a charm spell.
You only cast this. It doesn't really seem to take effect.
Okay. Eve also curses to herself in Draconic,
No, you.
and then starts shooting shatter
When
spells.
you're doing it.
He would activate Blade Song and he'd go in and attack non-lethal. He's not 100% positive that.
Not whether they're cursed or not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're pretty much you can roll a hit.
Do they
Super-
seem like they're super weak?
Oh, hold on.
They seem to be just tell like just commoners, not the way they're dressed, but they just
Okay.
seem to be
I want to
mutated in some way.
cast Sleep.
Okay.
In like the middle, so it'll be a 20-foot range. So it's 5d8. Can I borrow 3d?
Bell, would you roll to hit?
3 more d8s?
That would be a 13 and an 18.
Okay. You go and you're kind of dodging some of their attacks. You're hitting them with the flat end of the blade,
There it is.
or doing unarmed or pretty much non-lethal, and you seem to be knock a couple of them down.
So I take that back. I'm actually not using shatter spells. I'm going to use Dissonant Whispers on that guy with the weird face.
There's quite a bit of them like that.
Okay, just like the biggest ones who are doing the most damage.
As you look around, you do see ones look like their head was like raised, like their jaw kind of extends, and the top part of their jaw has disappeared, and it looks like they have like a large eye, and actually shooting multiple just beams.
Okay, yeah, I'm using Dissonant Whispers on one of them.
Okay.
Alright. They need to make a Wisdom saving throw. Gotta be an 18.
Yeah, they fail.
Okay, cool. They take 3d6 psychic damage.
You see, just
And must run away from me as fast as possible.
as you go and cast it, you do see just looks like they're. Is it one model?
Yeah, it's just one.
Okay, he just goes and looks like they just start bleeding in the eye. Looks like it's just bleeding. It's kind of erupts and just kind of they slump down and fall to the ground.
Whenever I can, I'm going to be doing the bait and switch maneuver to try to move the villagers out of the way and take their hits, as well as using my reaction for protection.
Okay. Sirsha, you say what you...
I need to. Can I use control water to like maybe freeze some in place? I don't know how control water works yet.
That had to be
how it's worded that you can't freeze it with a
Yeah.
enemy model.
Then I don't know what I'm doing.
You could
Crab wall.
crab wall. There you go.
Yeah.
Crab wall.
Crab wall.
All right. Just summon your 8 crabs.
Yes.
As you go in and you cast 8 crabs, where are you forming them at? Kind of just blocking off a
I'm
majority of these.
defending the villagers.
Okay, so you go in, you form the spell, 8 giant crabs just appear, a large scuttling wall, and they just start attacking these.
I say,
Figures.
let none pass.
You see more of the swarm attacking and they're kind of engaging the crabs.
So I had cast sleep. I got a 21.
21
see the
hit.
sleep card? Look.
It's
You
21
don't roll the
HP
hit.
for a group of people.
Roll. Huh? What did you roll?
21.
No, what did you roll physically?
Oh, 5d8.
Oh, okay.
Cold asleep affect elves.
No, because they
No.
can not magically be put to sleep.
No.
Right, as you go and cast that, you see nothing happens. They don't really fall down.
I would run to Ebe and ask for my alchemist fire flask.
I drop it down to you because I'm up in the air. And then after I do that, I'm going to use Piccadilly's Wheel to cast Entangle on the biggest group I can find.
How big an area is that?
I
I think it's 20
need...
feet, isn't it?
don't think I've got the card for it. No, I don't.
What's it called?
The
Entangle.
I think you have it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have it.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a 20-foot square point. 20-foot square starting from a point within range up to 90 feet. Let's see. They must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained. They still got to beat an 18.
Magical vines.
I'm gonna say magical vines form, becoming. It's more kind of almost like kelp a little bit since you're closer, but there's more vines you see kind of grow up and snag several of these individuals. There are more people getting pulled into the lake, but a lot more with your efforts, a lot more actually running towards the woods. You're Sora and Oki, you're slashing through some of them.
Actually, since that's a first level spell, I'm also going to use. Wait, no, shit. I keep forgetting that's not a bonus action spell. Never mind.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna
with
ask-
Bell. You're kind of keep knocking them down. Are you gonna do? If you keep knocking them down, they seem to keep kind of getting back up. Are you gonna do anything differently from there?
So they don't just knock out?
No, they seem to just keep getting back up.
I asked Okri, can I have one of the potions?
A breathing,
Yeah.
and he gives you one.
I go drink it, go straight into the water, and help as many as I can.
Here you go. Are you doing anything?
I would get my daggers, and I'd probably, those are getting closest to the water, I'd go and just come up behind the...
You can't make your way because there's just so
If I-
much
no,
of
I
these
fly.
attacking. Oh, so you're flying over.
Yeah, I'd fly over, come down, and attack.
Okay, you do attack the nearest ones that look like they're getting ready to grab some people and pulling them in. Drop down, you kind of stab one and just keep stabbing them.
So Sora would know that he can't make his way further into the water because it's too crowded.
He's looks like he's trying to head his way there. Before you, as you grab this and you're getting ready to drink it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You're getting ready to drink it. You see the enemy forces as you're kind of getting over there. They kind of pull back and they start shouting.
Do I know
What
what language?
Does anyone speak Primordial? You two hear them shouting something. It's "Gone Rick, gone Rick, gone Rick, gone Rick." They see they keep shouting a name out. And you see a large kind of bubble from the deeper in the lake. Come, come,
Fuck it, I'm running.
come.
Sora's
As
running.
you're stopping there, before you drink, you just see when you see a large shape parting the water. Just
I'm just gonna run in.
you see a good 25-foot being just walk up.
I'm
So I'm
gonna
gonna run in alongside Sora.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go.
You do know
he
you're
doesn't
not
touch
near
us.
the water yet, but
That's
you're
fine, but
approaching him.
But I'm
outskirts.
gonna still drink the potion.
Kind of walks towards you. It's kind of walking towards the lake, and I think they're kind of spreading out,
I'm ready to fight this thing.
and it moves up. So everyone else, you can all see this large, giant body just moves up, those who have dark vision, I'm pretty sure it's most people, except for
Me.
Sora, you see a dark figure that has one kind of bestial head with fangs on mostly on one side. It seems the other part of its face, as well as the other part of its body. So from like the shoulder and down, looks to be more flesh. Flesh look a hideous giant humanoid. But from the other side, it looks to be metal grafted into the skin.
Metal, you say?
It looks to be metal or some sort of chitin. Okay, you don't know what. You see he's moving air, and he raises his arm up. You see the multiple tendrils, just tentacles, kind of moving, wriggling around. And they seem to go and form together and morph into one big blade.
Oh, fuck.
And he just lets out a roar.
I'm gonna fucking roar as well. And
He gives a roar and he sees you and puts his hand out. His fingers extend. Roll a
athletics?
yes.
All right, I have advantage. That's pretty fucking good.
Do you beat a 36?
Hold on. No.
All right. You quickly get grabbed and pulled up. You can have a contest. I'm going to say you can try to break free again.
Okay.
So he kind of just lifts you off the ground. as
So
you get pulled
does he
to
have
the
to
ground.
re-roll again to break it, or
You can try to break it if you wish.
Can I book it over there
my
and
question
grab
is
Sora's
this:
hand?
He's quickly pulled towards
does
the king.
does the creature has to re-roll again?
I'm
Yeah,
already-
since
I'm
I'm
already
nearby,
near.
can I
Yeah,
assist too?
Okay.
That's how that works.
Hmm.
So
I'll
it's
use
a,
inspiration.
it's a contest, so they have to roll again.
Okay.
What do they roll?
I got a 24.
39.
So can I?
You can quickly try to grab him. I'm going to say quickly.
Sora, take my hand!
I'm gonna grab as well.
Thunderstep.
You're not close enough. Oku with you.
I was alongside
Alright.
him.
I would say, just for species, I'm going to say no one was close enough since those two actually said they were running towards them.
Yeah.
So Oku's the only other one close enough. And you were thrown.
I'm thrown. Okay.
Oh.
Yes. And what are the rules of throwing?
No real rules. What I do is
Tavern,
basically
based off tavern roar because it's like a weapon.
improvised up to 60 feet.
Yeah,
Because this thing is what, a huge
it is a
gargantuan?
giant. It is huge. So yeah,
Huge. Okay, so I would say make a strength
That's strength
roll. DC 15.
Yeah, it's a.
Well, obviously, but DC 15, 30 feet. If it passes, 60 feet.
Can we all see him get yoked?
Yes, you can all quickly see Sora.
Belle would
thrown.
use the sending stone and say, use that featherfall talisman if you have it.
I think I don't have a. If I can in the moment, then I would.
Would you have picked it up from the ship?
No, I wouldn't.
Don't you still have one?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I still would have.
All the way back to
but
the first
I'm just saying,
fight.
like in turn, like it. Like I don't have
You're
it.
using to do both your axes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So there's not
well,
really.
if it's the token, if you are falling, it automatically goes.
Oh, okay. If I'm falling, it automatically goes. All right, then yeah.
But
Okay.
it requires a reaction.
All right, then I use my reaction. Yeah.
Okay. You feel lighter all suddenly, and as you get thrown 60 feet, you kind of slow down as you're bracing yourself to hit this ground. You kind of slow down and you kind of land gently.
Knowing this,
On the ground.
then with this, as I'm falling down, I will use a guiding bolt on this.
You do not. You hit the ground. Your reaction was to land.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Oakley, as it kind of comes towards you, as you're approaching your head in the shallows, it's kind of walking up. You see this large frame because it knocks down one of the docks, and it brings its bladed hand and yells out to you, "Run, dwarf!"
Is this in
Or
private?
face. It's facing common. Face Genric. Or is it Ganric? Face Ganric.
I brace my shield
She's rushing towards him.
and not necessarily like that. I put my magical blade across my shield to help defend myself, like that.
All right. And she is Oakley goes and braces himself. It brings his blade down, and you hear a loud as it hits. It's loud. Just, you hear a loud ring, and you actually see where it hits. A kind of shockwave spreads out, and you kind of see magic, kind of the essence of this shield, kind of flashes briefly, and as you hear a great shearing of metal, and and you see this blade pierce through, actually goes through Okri,
Oh
through his shield, and actually goes through Okri. And he kind of lifts it up. You all see Okri kind of lift it up.
I'm going to start chuckling. I drop my sword, and I'm going to throw my alchemist fire on him.
Okay, so he's dropping that. He goes, looks like he's set on fire. And for this, he goes and swings his blade. And you see Oku fly. Another goes through a building.
He also has a featherfall token.
I have 2 of them.
Yeah. So that.
He would have looked like he might slow down, but he still went through a building.
Mm-hmm.
So you see where he's getting ready to land. He kind of just goes and slows down, just kind of goes down, and softly. And you're watching. He seems the tendrils kind of wrap up and go and reach down and grab his magical shield. And you see as it kind of goes and kind of bending the metal, crushes it, and you see the magic essence from the shield actually fade away. Just drops it. Next.
So,
And with that, or I'm going to say, what's everyone's quick reaction? Time for reaction.
Not to die.
Nikki would shout to Saoirse, go help
You can
Okri.
shout something out real quick. I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Okay. I would yell out, "Run for the hills!" in a hoarse, hurt voice.
Belle, are you going to say anything or shout anything out? You just saw him destroy a magic item.
No, I don't have any fucking thing to say.
Okay.
Who's closest to the monster?
I'd still
I
leave
think you're all
you.
kind of equal distance as you just saw your 2 frontline fighters are thrown.
Who needs, who
pretty
needs a
darn
quick
quick.
escape?
I was
Then-
closest to the shore next to Sora and them.
Okay, as you all
So I
shout out, a quick you all notice that there's clouds are kind of gathered above you, and you see lightning, lightning figures, and a figure in. Describe yourself.
Oh.
Person in a big, tall person in half plate with the dread helmet on, or a helmet that has red eyes. You can't really tell. It's very, very scary looking, and is carrying a giant tower shield and a hammer, a giant war hammer.
You see this figure just kind of come out of nowhere, and do your lightning.
All right,
And you seem to
dexterity.
looks like they call
Level
forth,
4.
and you see lightning is called down.
Can I use cutting words on the monster as a reaction?
On your if they attack you.
That'd be a big
It's-
reaction.
I don't. Is it just attack me or is it?
Yeah.
So what's the DC?
17.
I fail it.
Sweet. And I channel divinity.
All right.
That's 40.
All right. As he goes and shocks. Is it 1 lightning bolt, right?
It's
Just-
anyone within a 5-foot radius near the monster.
Okay. As you go and shock, just dead on. This creature just on fire, and lightning spreads to you. See it actually kind of hit one of the lesser mutated humanoids, and just kind of shocks and just falls over. And seems to have just taken that. And this new figure, as it calls that down, you see kind of the creature winces from it, and you would know that they probably flee, as you just can't really beat this. So you would know they can't stand this. So this new stranger, are you gonna tell them to all run?
Yeah. So I say, further into the land.
What's everyone doing?
I'm booking it to Nahiri, grabbing her and using a dimension door to get us.
I'm
Out of
drinking
there.
a potion of healing to stop the bleeding.
am I still fending off those creatures from the villagers?
You were they kind of pulled back because they saw your crabs were kind of fending them off. You see this large which is in the crabs to go fight
No.
protect the big being.
No.
Actually, I take that back. I'm using Thunderstep to get us to out of range, and then I'm going back for someone else and taking them to.
Nahiri would probably shout, go save the villagers.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna save as many as I can.
I'm keeping a defensive wall between the villagers and that thing, but I'm not letting my crabs attack it.
So most of the villagers who have tried to flee have fled.
Okay.
Okay.
Those who are being grabbed, you do see they're being pulled in the water already.
Can I cast magic missile on those being dragged into the water?
You're gonna shoot the villagers.
Not the villagers, no. The thing's dragging them.
Can real quick.
Yeah.
If you.
Well, it's an automatic hit.
You can target 3 of them because
I'm gonna cast a second level, so it'll be 4.
You do hit 4. I'm gonna say you do hit.
Or what's that? Second level would be. Nope, that is Mage Hand. I'm looking at the wrong one. So 1d4 force damage. How many darts is it?
you have 4 darts, but you can target any of them.
Yeah, so it'd technically be 4 since it's a level higher.
Okay.
So yeah. Do you want me to roll damage or no?
Yes.
Okay. So that's 1d4 plus 1/4. Where are my d4s? Can I borrow d4s? Or I only have 1.
Yeah.
That's a wonderful sound. Thank you. Yes. Oh. Okay. 8 plus 3,
don't
so
add
11.
No, together because you're targeting different ones. So roll a d4.
Oh, wait, what?
Each
The
one of those is
second
one,
damage.
one
Is it
attack.
You're
Did
targeting.
you hit
Yeah.
these beings you're hitting, trying to hit 4 of them?
Mhm.
You go to hit them. It just seems it does some damage, but doesn't really kill them.
Not enough. Is it enough to get them to like go at least?
No, they seem to
No.
keep grabbing. Almost like they were didn't really feel the damage.
Can I spam my thunder step to get people out of there?
No.
No?
You were told all to run, so you had to
That's
make a
not mine.
choice.
Oh, I think I gave him one of yours.
So you're gonna head up running? Okay, you run, you do see Okri kind of barely moving, he's trying to get up.
Is
I'm
one.
gonna help him up and go.
Alright. What's your strength?
That's probably like, yeah, that's 12.
With Okri helping, you do help Okri kind of get
I'm
his
using
feet.
my sword as kind of
Did you drop your sword?
yeah, I did. I don't have a sword. Never mind.
Okay. You dropped your sword and you're all kind of gathered up. So you see Bell run towards Okri, and you see this other individual who just showed up with this kind of red-eyed helmet. Can see smack a couple more of these mutated beings and is telling you to run away. You just see his large form just kind of staring and kind of getting a little closer.
Do you know what this thing is?
Talk later. Run now.
Eve's gonna use the sending stone to say the ship.
Alright.
You do hear that? All right. Are you all gonna head off and quick run?
Yeah, I'll last.
So you're gonna head out? Away from
I'm still with them.
Okay, you're
I'm
gonna
running.
there was. You just
Crabs
see in
are
the back, and you're looking back. You see this large figure just step on the crabs.
No, my crabs are still with me. It
Okay.
steps on one crab.
Okay.
I will allow only one crab.
It's
All of
on
my
one
crabs
crab.
are with me.
And you do hear it shout
take this
something
from
out in Primordial. Those who haven't, you hear it as "Run back to the earth. You will never be safe. This is our lake." He just shouts out his laughs, and you kind of just lets out a belling. Like, "Oh." You just hear more just crashing.
Okay.
And then you are running quickly back to the ship where the ship is at. And as you're carrying Oki, you do see Oki kind of spitting more blood out, and actually see you spit out black too.
Cast healing word on him as we go.
As you go and cast, you see the magic go in. Looks like it's trying to fuse it, but the spell's really not working.
Oh, I shout out, something's wrong with Okri.
It's just standing there, just kind of keeps spitting out.
Here, I'll take him, and then I pick up Okri.
And Okri starts to wane in and out of consciousness and then eventually pass out.
You would hear Nahiri shout, "Don't you die on us! I'm still pissed at you!"
You get there because you're probably some down the ship. Alright, so down the ship, it comes down, and you'd all get on. New person. Where you guys see this armored figure. You going to look at Okri's wounds?
Yes.
As you go towards it, are you going to try to attempt to heal it?
I'm gonna try. How low is the health?
You don't know. You just know this person was stabbed and thrown through a building.
Can I
They're
use-
looking pretty rough. Their armor's
Can I
bent
use
up.
spare the dying?
No.
Become stable.
He can always cast it, but
You can tell they're looking a little better through it. Just they're not really dying. It looked like it maybe take a little longer for them to die. As this dwarf, as Okri, as you're looking at it, you know is pretty hardy. And as you look at the wound, you Do see it. This is probably you understand. This looks like it might be beyond your healing. But you have heard of supposedly a healer, kind of would be
You need
kind of
the moniker.
yeah, kind of a monarch, I guess would be miracle worker.
Yeah. The wise sage of divination and healing.
So you know there's a wise sage nearby, with a cottage nearby, who's renowned for their miracle healing.
So they go, follow me. We must be
You're
quick.
on an airship, so you'd have to kind of point it out.
So I point out the direction that they're at.
You gotta tell everyone that. Tell everyone who's here why they need to go there.
There is a healer, possibly better than I am, that might be able to heal his wounds.
Then let's go. We can take the airship.
You're in the airship.
Oh, okay. So we just let the stranger on. So I was like, okay, never mind. It's like, all right, fine. Did any of the villagers come to the airship?
They're long gone.
Okay.
Belly.
Then I guess we're going and we're looking for that cottage.
Eve's gonna look at this new person and just be like, who are you?
I'll explain when we get this man to heal.
Alright.
So the cottage is kind of a ways from the lake. It's on the cusp of a forest.
It takes probably about if you're going full speed, there would take roughly about an hour and a half to about 2 hours to get there.
I would have it built away from it.
Yes,
I would say more of like a day almost.
today.
Yeah.
Eve's gonna
So,
tell
alright.
Nico that they're leaving. So just update him.
Nico's just hiding.
Yeah, she's
Saw
gonna
you
tell him it's
in a
okay.
rush.
I go, well, since it's going to take a while, who are you?
Is Okri awake?
Oakley's stable, kind of wrapped up, but Oakley's kind of pretty fucked up.
Most parties grabbing for his flask and kind of nursing his own wound.
I help him with that.
Going in and out of consciousness. You see Oakley just
I'm staring at this figure, trying to like see if I can.
Do you want to take off your helmet? It's gonna be a while.
Fair enough. I take off my helmet, and you see...
So, as you see the figure grab his helmet, pull it off. They pull off, you see long hair with fire tips fall down.
I immediately know who
Kind of
that is.
It moves there, and you kind of do the motion, just the hair just flat goes around. And you see and those side Sora, you see the familiar form of Offie.
Offie?
What are you doing here? How did you find us?
Well, it wasn't by accident, but
You do know you're.
I'm glad to see all my friends, except for...
I look over to Ibalsa's like, who's this?
She's our friend. It was from the siege on Freehaven. It was before you joined up with us.
Oh, so you had another companion.
Yes.
I as I'm holding on to Okri, I offer my hand. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Offie, correct?
Yes. Slowly do I kind of be like, how tall are you?
I'm 7 feet tall.
7 feet tall. So I look up, and I'm like, because I'm 6'3", and I'm like, nice to meet you. Very cautious.
Alright.
You get not too much movement from my hand.
Okay, so no strength into it? Okay. That's like...
So. But it is good to see my friends again.
Hell of a way to meet back up.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
You know you've heard some of their group chat, some of the kind of group messages, and you've been kind of following along, but you've been busy with your own thing too.
So I show their sending stone. You have been speaking to me every once in a while.
Oh, right.
How come you never said anything back?
I have been busy. Estitia has put me on a quest of sorts, and it seems that it has brought me to my comrades again. But it also seems that Okri is not doing well.
Kind of point at Oakley, just Oakley's out of it.
You-
Kinda
It's
reaching
kind of
for his-
like with each pulse of his heart, black ichor leaks
Aw.
out.
Ooh.
Kind of see where the bandages are. It kind of gets a little larger.
How long till we get to the healer?
Like, since where it's at, if they go at a fast speed, what do you say, half day?
They probably get there half a day.
Okay. So it'd probably be light out once you're there.
Not too long.
How did you know about this healer?
I have been around this land for a while.
You can just say Stichia. If you want to do an easy answer.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I have also been around
you
this
have
land
been
for a
around.
while. But also Astitia has led me to this land. There is a great evil, and we have found it. This
Gone.
Gonrick. This great evil comes from a different plane.
We did hear that there were rumors of a portal to the elemental plane of water under the lake.
With your knowledge, Afi, you don't think that's the evil that they're talking about.
Oh, okay.
You don't think that's the BBEG.
Oh, okay. So, I retract my statement, and I say that was something else, not what I was looking for.
They do work for you. They would probably work for them.
There is
Whatever
something even more evil than that creature.
You're not hunting the Dark Ladies too, are you?
What is the Dark Ladies?
If you're going around fighting against evil, you should probably know about this. And Ibalsa's going to explain, like, the Dark Ladies causing chaos for their goddess or whatever.
That is a lot to take in. But if Astitia has brought me back to my comrades again, then this is simply fate.
Well, I did tell you, Afi, that we would always leave a spot for you in the group.
And I am glad, because it looks like you also need my help to fight this great evil in the lake and the Dark Ladies.
Yeah.
Could definitely use more muscle.
Absolutely.
But it is great to see you all. And then I go individually and hug every single one of you guys, except for you.
Oh, poor Sora.
I'm still, like, cautious of you.
So you go give a hug.
I'm kind of like...
He squeezes
I kinda, like,
goo out of
I get a bottle of ale that I have, and I decide to give some to Okri that I found.
Okay.
He kind of sips back and spits out what he can't drink.
It's like,
which is just more goo.
As we're
Just-
talking, Nahiri would get like a cold towel and just kind of place it on Okri's head. She's fretting over him.
I'm just gonna start tending wounds and start praying.
and I'll go to Okri. It's like, we won't be long now. You will get some rest.
Okri's kind of like in a daze, nodding his head, and looks at you with almost fish eyes, not even recognizing you.
And you see from the another couple more hours go by, and you do know you're close. You see kind of a familiar copse of trees, kind of group of trees with a cottage nearby.
Around the cottage, you would notice there's a jackdaw circling it.
Okay.
And after you guys are getting close, it kind of goes in behind the backyard.
So I point out, there it is. We must land.
How far up are we?
You're about 60 feet up.
I jump off the ship.
Oh my
You're gonna
god.
jump off.
Yeah, but if I see this cottage,
With
no, not with Okri. No.
Are you going to take another token?
I already said it, so no.
So you jump down, and you see, oh!
And
Then
then
you
I...
see Sora just jump out.
Can I go after him and like try and cast levitate on him on the way down?
How fast your flying speed?
30.
He'd fall too fast. You
Well,
just
hold on.
see
Let me
suddenly,
look at the range on levitate.
What is
is it a touch?
I don't know.
It is touch.
I'd
is it?
imagine I'd be standing next to Belle, because I'm leading Belle to fly us.
Yeah.
And I go, who's that strange man?
Sora?
Yes.
You've heard my voice many times.
I was worried about him too when he joined up. Still am a little bit.
Alright, roll for your damage.
Well, you roll the damage. I mean,
All right, what is the?
it's 60. It's 66.
It's not a touch spell. Its range is 60 feet.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay.
You can cast if you.
I'm using levitate on you.
So you jump down. You're just Steph, and just kind of start floating.
I tried. Can I still go down?
Nope.
I can't stop it.
I mean,
15
hold
feet.
on.
With the
You
momentum,
might be able
isn't
to. Target can only move by. Hold on.
You're casting it, so you're in control.
Yeah. So I'll let you down gently.
All right, I go down, and I start running to this cottage.
So when you're running, can you look at the picture and explain what everyone sees?
All right. So while you're bringing the ship down, Bell, and Sora jumped and is rushing towards us.
Here,
Send
it's
it
face palming.
on. Did you send it to me through messages, right?
Yeah.
All right, here you go. So you're running towards. You see some trees. There's trees nearby all around. You just see a kind of cobblestone. Nice, but it's cobblestone a cabin.
It's a stone cottage.
Yeah, cottage. Cobblestone cottage. And it seems to have kind of a mostly stone built. It had a wooden roof. That wooden roof, it's actually quite larger than the other stone cottages that you normally see in the woods.
Hmm.
Looking at it, you can't really tell too much about it, except it's well maintained. They do see, I think you see from running it, you think you see a garden on the side. So you're kind of approaching it. So you're just gonna run up.
I'm running full burst, and I also start screaming, "Healer! Healer!"
And as you get into the garden, onto your left, there's the main entrance of a door. And you go past that, you don't see Healer, but behind there, you hear a man saying, "It appears we have visitors. I do hope you are the ones I have been expecting now. Whom shall I be making an acquaintance of today?"
Hi, my name is Sora, but I have a comrade.
As you get around the corner, you see a man kneeling down, as well as in the garden is a wide pergola of star jasmine, basically climbing vines that have a white flower blooming all across. The man is kneeling down, looks to be messing around with flowers and planting new plants. On top of that, there's roses around, and on their shoulder is a jackdaw. What they are wearing seems to be leather gloves, brown simple clothes, and an apron, as well as dark brown boots.
Alright. Do you look humanoid? Do you?
And what you see is a human with light tan skin and blonde light hair put into a ponytail.
Like platinum blonde?
Almost, yeah.
Okay.
I go. Pleasure to meet you. One of my comrades. He's
Or they are dwarf.
yes,
Perchance that they have a broken shield.
yes, but the.
Bring them in.
All right.
You're just kind of sheepishly, you kind of make your way back, and you see the ship kind of land, and I don't know if everyone's having what looks you're giving Sora as kind of walking back.
Ibalsa is just.
No, I'm just running back. It's like
Just running back.
I'm gonna say. All right. So he knows.
Retroactively, because we're lowering down, I go to Okri and pick him up.
As you go pick up Oku, you see kind of where Oku is laying. There's kind of a little, congealed like a pool of blood a little bit.
I mind
little
it.
black in it.
I don't mind it. I want to save him, so.
Right?
I'll be like on the edge to pick him up to make this more faster and just start running Okri all the way over to the.
Are you gonna hand it off to Oku after Sora?
I look at Belle.
Please, we need to save him.
Just take him.
Thank you.
All right,
And then-
hands it over.
So as you go past into the garden again, it seems that he has not moved his spot, and he says, "Herbert, Fernando, please guide our guests to the clinic." And out part of the garden, you see two shrubs come to life and kind of hop over to you.
All right. Just lead the way. Magic's weird, but let's just.
And they lead you around the back, past a greenhouse where there's many exotic different types of plants and flowers. And towards the end of it, you see a wood door around a stone frame. And inside a window, you can see there is white plaster around the walls, as well as many other plants. And you hear from around the corner, Well, go in.
All right.
I'll be in there soon.
Is there like a table?
No, but he's not done talking yet.
Okay.
Before you go, make sure you touch the sphere on the side of the door, as well as that dwarf.
Okay. Then.
And as you do,
Yeah.
all crime is sucked away from you and Okri.
Okay.
You do that. The ship is landed the ship. What is everyone else doing? You saw Sora run off with the injured Okri.
On the way leaving, gonna try and press the digitation in the growth spot.
Okay. Clean
Clean
it.
it. Okay, cool. Part of me was like, is it staining?
You can see kind of how long does the little living
8 hours.
8 hours? Okay. So it's just barely you see Nico still holding it. Scared look as he saw what happened to Okri.
He would also update Nico and then recast Tiny Servant on the platinum.
I told you they come from water.
Yes, you did tell us.
What now? Do I come with you or do I stay here?
You can stay on the ship or you can come with us if you'd like.
Stay on the ship.
Okay.
Kind of goes back to kind of my cabin. Holds.
Mentally tells the servant thing again to...
Okay. So as you all get off the ship, Offie, you would see Belle do a sick, kind of do a magical pose, and you see the ship flies back up.
I hope. That never gets old. I love flying ships.
Oh.
So I'm walking towards the cottage.
As soon as we had landed, Mahiri would have run off to meet up with Sora and Okri.
Okay. So you
I would have
here.
been in the garden, or
You're gonna
just
run off
in not run off, but like stepped into the like the front.
As you
Front of
approach,
the
you would have
cottage?
gone to the side where you saw Sora run up to.
Yeah,
Okay. You do approach
kind of like
there's a garden.
peer around.
You would notice that you go into the garden?
Yeah.
Okay. You notice that the same description. You see a very handsome human who comes off as an aloof, yet gives off a caring, gentle atmosphere. It seems that at each step they take is with purpose, and almost as if they wouldn't... they have a charming demeanor, almost as if they wouldn't even hurt a fly. And they are slowly going back around.
You balsa, where did you have?
She'd have hung back with Belle and Nico, helped reassure Nico, and then left with Belle.
Okay. We would say everyone shows up over kind of following where Sora went, and you do see this Belle and a balsa as you would have arrived last. You do see this aloof character with long hairs kind of walking towards this one building near the back. He's connected in the back. And you would notice that the other balsa and Belle have come around.
Oh, I definitely would. With a
Alright.
pass of 24.
Dang.
Okay, so you do see them.
I'll leave the door open
You
for the
all,
clinic.
you all kind of head. Are you guessing you're all going to head over to where this figure is walking towards?
And
I
I
am.
chased after
he's
Sora.
going to wait at the door entrance.
too.
Okay. You see the
Yeah.
forms of Nahiri. You would have been stopped by Nahiri, Saoirse, Ibalsa, Belle, and Offie. Kind of approach where you're at the door.
Before you go in, touch the sphere, and then you may enter.
Eve does so. She
Yeah,
knows
he
where it is.
touches it and then runs.
You feel a weird sensation of all the grime, sweat, and dirt come off of you and basically dissipate into the sphere.
All the dirt comes off you.
Mahiri doesn't really process it. She just kind of.
Ibalsa,
Goes.
Belle, and Nahiri. You know these have been around Freehaven.
Yeah.
You've seen all.
They had them at the festival even.
Mm-hmm. It's not unfamiliar.
Yeah. So you're like, oh, okay.
I go, whoa.
You,
Interesting.
you would. You can roll history if you remember.
No.
Okay. You're like, whoa.
Yeah. I'm still surprised by stuff.
Okay.
Everything is still new to me in this land.
Did you all enter into the abode of the stranger?
And as he does the last to enter, he says something out, not in a loud voice, but a firm voice that echoes in a language you might not understand. Does anyone here speak Celestial?
Nope.
Nope.
No, I do not. Oddly enough.
And with that, you see gems in the corner of this room light up. And there's basically an archway of a room, and you see a curtain in the back. Now, I understand that this one is hurt, but I have conditions. No questions asked about what I am capable of or who I am. I do not care what business or how you got injured. That's not mine to know.
The sword just says, I don't care. Just please fix my friend.
If you wish. And he points off next to another door that is covered around with glass. You can see it connects to the greenhouse. Next to it is a altar, and he points to it. If you wish, you may try to illmate her.
I'm gonna roll
Can I
history.
roll? I'm going to roll history on that.
Yeah.
I'll also do it. Can I even
You
roll
roll
this?
religion?
Roll,
Yes, I
yeah,
will.
yeah.
Is
Oh,
it?
can I roll
Can I
religion?
roll
Yeah, it would be religion.
All right.
Very cool.
Oh, I think I suck at religion.
14.
23.
Yeah.
Wow, all my stuff is buried.
I rolled an 8.
I will roll guidance.
All right.
Religion's not my strong suit.
It's a 4.
23 on religion.
So that's 20 plus 12. 32.
Because Ilmater also, one of their main classes is monks. They don't believe in using weapons mainly. Is the monastery Nahiri's brother is at? They belong to Ilmater?
Not that you know. Not that you know.
So
You really wouldn't have gone there.
No, but I'm just saying that's why Nahiri might know.
So whatever roll. Bill, did you roll?
Yeah, I got a nat 1, but a 7 total.
Okay.
14.
You've heard of this god. It's a good deity. What'd you roll? 14?
Yeah.
10.
10.
8.
23.
All right. With a 10 and 8, you have, and so Bell, Saoirse, and Nahiri, you've heard of this deity. You do know they're a good god of healing, but you don't know too much else. With what you rolled a 14, and you rolled a what did you roll?
23, and you rolled a...
You rolled a 23.
Yeah, 23.
All right, 14. You remember this was one of the gods mentioned in one of those riddles you had to answer. I'm talking to Nefertina.
Do you want me to say a snippet?
No, I'll do the part. Your character can fill more in. They talked about it. You know, so it's 24. You know, this is a god, one of the Furian Pantheon. Their portfolio, so what they're all about, is about aspects of endurance, martyrdom, perseverance, and suffering. You know that he was a god, believes in suffrage, but more in forgiveness over everything else, and to help and heal. Everyone can be saved. No matter what evil deed they've done, they can be forgiven. You would know all this, and you know the nicknames. Often you know that you've heard of this god called the Crying God, the Broken God, the Lord on the Rack, the one who endures. You know they're known throughout the land, and those who worship them are seen as good people, even by people who worship evil deities. So
What about the part where they don't discriminate against, they'd heal
the
worshippers
worshippers?
as well?
Yeah, they'd always heal no matter who you are. And they don't care. You're evil, good, you come to help, they will help you. So they're good to a fault.
Okay.
You motion to go for him to play some Okri.
Now, one of you may stay with Oakry to drop them onto the bed, but you will have to leave.
Alright, that's fine.
My ways are secret.
As long as you can save my friend, I don't care.
I will not promise anything, but I will do my best of what I am capable of.
Alright.
Can I roll insight on him? I just want to check to see if he's being genuine about helping.
Yeah.
Dice.
And the last thing is, do not speak of word that I did this for you.
That's fine. That's fine.
Right. You motion for him that he
I rolled a
to that
13.
separate room. So are you walking and you see kind of a bed and bring Okri and you place him down. When he gives a cough, just More black.
I rolled a 15.
Dean, what you know of this person is definitely wants to help.
The other thing is you find almost alluring everyone here atmosphere similar to, was it Garther?
Garth.
Garth. Garth.
Yeah, you find
I
this
just
person
make
is kind of you kind of like this person. You don't know why, but you just like this person.
With that, I will put him on the bed and I shake his hand while doing so. I'm giving you guidance, just for.
And he says, that is not needed. Not here.
All right. Just please say my friend.
Elmater shall guide me.
Just all right.
You gonna go close the door as you go and get ready to heal?
It's a curtain.
Okay. See him close the curtain. And be ready to heal. We're gonna we're gonna end this episode here. Thank you for joining us for this episode of Sore Feet Adventures. Please join us for the next episode. You have a good day.